Hi, honeys. I was just over here sitting and yapping with my ancestors, as always, and figured that this was a good time to just pull some ancestral wisdom for us. So if you have seen this and you're in the space of receiving, I pray that this message finds you. We ask our elevated and honorable ancestors who serve the highest light and the greatest good to come forth and deliver some messages and wisdom that best serves my honeys who are watching this. I say, wisdom, can you share with us today? Ancestors speak about us working really, really, really hard. And what they're showing me is kind of like a puzzle piece. Like they're giving you all of these different pieces, keys, and gems to help you accumulate your wealth. I also feel like the ancestors are helping you move past certain financial trauma and financial stresses and blockages. In fact, if you've been going through a significant financial stressor, I feel like your ancestors are letting you know, particularly that they got you. They got you. They're gonna make sure that you're good, especially if you recently have lit in a candle or given offerings to them. Yeah, you have a lot of luck coming. So this almost feels like a message of just financial ease. And I also see that a lot of us are meant to, I'm hearing break generational wealth, which is interesting because we hear about breaking generational curses, but I never really hear the term break generational wealth. And to me, that means that whatever wealth and resources that your ancestors have built, you're completely redefining that. So just, do you have for my honeys? Yeah. Also, these are divine masculine energies showing up. So I'm getting grandfather energies, father energies. I'm hearing the name Mark. I'm hearing the name Sean. I'm also hearing a name with a P, like Percy or something like that, like an old school name with a P. So that could be relevant. I also see like a divine masculine figure who had hair. So they may have had like long braids. Maybe they had locks and they wrapped up their hair, but I'm definitely seeing divine masculine energy showing up. Getting a message of your divine masculine figures wanting you to offer them some rum and some fruit. So if that has been on your spirit, for some of you guys, it's actually rum cake. Especially if you come from like the diaspora or the Caribbean, I feel like rum cake could be significant for you. I'm also seeing a grandfather here with a cane. That means business. A lot of you guys who are watching this also have a connection to indigenous spirit. So it's really important for you to be connected in nature, spending time in nature. When you're doing your nature walks and taking from nature, don't forget to give offerings as well. If you are a masculine figure who is watching this, your ancestors are helping you stand up. Stand up in your masculine energy and take on that role as a rock, as a provider, as a leader within your family. Some of us, regardless of how, if you identify with masculine or feminine, it's like your ancestors are passing you the baton. Say if Thanksgivings were typically hosted at your grandmother's house or your grandparents' house, then they're giving you the baton so that those family traditions and things stick with you and you carry those traditions on. With the holiday season coming up, this could just be a reminder from your ancestors to maintain a sense of tradition. Seeing this here reminds me that like it's okay to create your own traditions. It's okay to create your own modalities and routines, but they want to also ensure that you're sticking to old ways as well, because that's where the magic is, and that's also where you will feel most connected to your ancestors, by carrying on familiar traditions. So they're totally okay with you integrating new things, But just make sure that you are also sticking to the traditions and ancestral rites that your ancestors practiced, because that's going to keep you close to them, and that's also going to ensure that they're supporting you. What else is showing? Did I say Mark already? But I'm also hearing Mark. I'm hearing Mark here. The ancestors really want you to be confident. They feel like you haven't been really feeling yourself. You haven't been you haven't been showing up in that confidence, and they're helping you do that. They're helping you step up. I also feel like some of you guys are just so focused on what you're building, what you're creating for yourself, focusing on work, focusing on carrying out certain ideas. It's like you don't really have the time to be social. You don't have the time to just be playing around and kikiing. It's like you have a big mission, you have a big purpose, not just because of who you are, but because of your ancestral lineage. Some of you guys are carrying, I spoke about passing the baton, but you're carrying roles as leaders within your ancestral lineage. You are also carrying the role of wisdom and knowledge, and acquiring certain spiritual wisdom and knowledge that you can pass down to generations ahead. And even if you don't want to have kids or want to have your own family, you could be the auntie or the uncle who's creating the family altar and sharing that experience with your nieces, nephews, etc. I feel like your ancestors want you to be softer with yourself and giving yourself more grace and compassion. They want you to, they also say something about your smile. They want you to love your smile, flaws and all. They say that you have a beautiful smile. Your ancestor who's coming through, whether this is like a grandfather, they may have complimented you on your smile before. What's interesting to me is I've only pulled court cards. I've pulled the Father of Pentacles, or the Father of Coins, the Father of Sticks, the Mother of Sticks reversed, the Mother of Coins, the Mother of Baskets. You have a lot of ancestral support here.